Welcome back. Let's take a look at business news. And fuel is a critical component of transportation cost, but for a long time transporters have been losing millions to fuel siphoning. In an area where there's little accountability, a fleet and fuel management technology is poised to offer a long-term solution to fuel siphoning, as Rebecca Miruri now reports.
Fuel, a precious commodity and highly lucrative. Long-distance truck owners and freighters term it as the highest expense in the transport business, and especially when siphoning by unscrupulous drivers plays in. 6 months ago, New Line Cargo Freighters, a transport company based in Nairobi, would spend 8 million shillings every month on fuel for their 45 trucks. But this amount reduced by half once they installed fuel tracking gadgets on the trucks, curbing siphoning by their drivers.
On a good month, we'd spend about 8 million Kenya shillings just on diesel. And it wasn't cost effective, and we weren't able to really maximize our profits. But now with the PGL, we've cut our cost to about 4 million.
Caleb Wambua owns a fleet of trucks that ferry construction material to building sites. Initially, he would spend thousands of shillings on fuel, but could not monitor the consumption, a narrative that has also changed.
I discovered that I was losing money in terms of thousands of money, that's say 100,000 shillings per month. But since I installed this truck, I can be able to monitor how, when and how the trucks have been fueled. I can also tell on my preferred fueling stations. I can tell when the truck was opened. I can tell when the truck was refilled and when it was drained.
Power Governance Limited, a Kenyan-based enterprise, created the advanced fleet and fuel tracking device, which works both as a speed limiter and a fuel management gadget aimed at curbing fuel siphoning by drivers.
We thought we can give the customer a full package. Instead of buying a speed governor and buying a tracking device and a fuel monitoring device, let's put it all three in one so that we save the customer on cost. So actually our speed governor helps the customer to be able to monitor fuel, to limit the speed, and to be able to track their own vehicles.
Just how exactly does the gadget work?
When we're installing the fuel level sensor, there's a calibration that is done. So we must drain the whole tank, first of all, so that we get the correct size of the tank. And then once we get the correct size of the tank, then we refill and we do the calibration. So that calibration is what will be, it has to be accurate for you to be able to get the correct figures or the correct capacity or level of fuel that is in the tank. So that one is connected to the speed limiter, which sends a signal or which transmits to your platform or to anything that you have to be able to monitor, and then 24 hours you can be able to get an alert anytime that there's fuel put in the tank or siphon.
The beauty about this fleet management system, you can backdate to whatever date and see whatever was happening. You can see where the truck was, for what time it left. So you can see this instance here, it was siphoned there. You can see how much it was going at, 7 kilometers per hour, how much it was siphoned for. And as a result, we'll be able to really save a lot. It's a very cost-effective measure. We're also able to see the characters of our drivers. We're able to ensure that they're driving at the right limits. We're able to notice things like acceleration, the speed limits if they're adhering to them. And as a result, we are offering smooth services to our clients in turn.
There are a lot of innovators in Kenya. A lot of innovators. The ile kitu inatusumbua is just there's no much input from either the government to just help these people to be able to put their products outside there.
The place of technology in creating lasting solutions to businesses and everyday challenges cannot be bypassed, and this innovation is a clear indicator of the hope that the future holds for businesses. Welcome to the future. Rebecca Miruri, KTN News.